Hey, why are you late?
Sorry, there's slow walkers in the hallway.
Oh, okay. Just take a seat. You're good.
Dude, what the heck, man? Your butt's supposed to be in the seat when that bell rings.
Sorry, Stangy, there was a ton of slow walkers in the hallway.
2 seconds late every day. That would be 10 seconds a week. That would be about 40 seconds a month. You know how much educational time you're missing? Ridiculous.
What's up, Huskies? I'm Mackenzie.
And I'm Ella.
And welcome back to HNN.
Audio Jungle.
Have you ever played pickleball before?
Yes, I have. It's so fun.
Well, you should sign up for the homecoming doubles tournament.
Sounds cool. Let's get some more information about that.
Oh, hey. Hey, what are you here for? I'm here for the football game, obviously. But you're wearing all white. The theme's blackout. Are you serious? Here, I got you. Wow, thanks. Come out this Friday to support the Huskies and make sure to wear black.
Wow, that was cool.
You know what's not cool? What happened at Friday's game?
What happened at Friday's game? I only heard a bunch of rumors.
I'm not really sure, but let's talk to some adults and students and get this cleared up.
I got a call from my mother basically telling me that there was a huge fight going on. I didn't really mind it. I just looked over. A bunch of people crowded. I was like, it's just a normal fight. That's until I saw everyone running.
Third quarter, I'm recording the game right next to Mason, and right as the next play is about to start, I hear screams from behind me. I turn around, and the whole student section is booking it.
I look over my left shoulder, and I see a bunch of kids just running towards the other side of bleachers where we put the visitors. And then we hopped this little fence, and we ended up stuck behind the bleachers with all the football team.
I was at the top of the bleachers when the first fights broke out, and me and my friends were watching and looking, and then they kind of spurred out a little bit, and I went down to go do something, and when I got to the floor, that's when everyone started running and booking it on the field, on the track, and just running away from the chaos.
So I was standing there talking to friends, and then a large crowd of people, which some people refer to it as the second wave, just came rushing from the left side and said, "Gun, shooter," and just yelled like a bunch of "run, get out of here," and everyone's screaming. Some people are crying. So there's a lot of confusion.
So I was cheering. All of a sudden, my coach came up to us and was like, "You all need to start running." And I was like, "Oh, that's weird. Why do I have to do that?" And then I started seeing people from student section like jumping over the bleacher guard, and like everyone was like running, and I was so confused. My coach had us get over the fence behind that to like make sure that we were like far enough away so we were safe. We just like we went onto the street, and it was a cul-de-sac, so we just like sat there for like 15 minutes until she told us that we could like go back.
I can explain what happened Friday night as best I can. There was a lot that happened. A couple kids started fighting. We responded right away. Took us a little bit to get them to stop. They weren't cooperating as well as we would have liked. And then it kind of spiraled into a bigger event where there was just a lot of people kind of not giving administrators and our deputies enough room to keep everybody safe. Just to try to keep those couple of young people from harming each other. And then that kind of spiraled into just a bigger scene, and then a couple other physical altercations, fights happened elsewhere, so we had to intervene with that. And it was really less of a severity issue and more of a numbers issue. We just didn't have enough people to keep separate individuals who were trying to harm each other. So the officers had to call in for more officers. So more law enforcement showed up, and once more law enforcement showed up, it did create a little bit of fear, kind of a lot of, tensions were really high. So there was a lot of response to that.
I was really scared. One, because I've never had to be in that situation before. And then two, because that's not something I should have to worry about. I should feel safe at a school event.
I was a little frightened, not knowing what was going on, not knowing where my friends were, or like if anyone was hurt, if everyone was safe. But my main focus was making sure that the people around me were safe.
At first, I was confused, so I thought it was just like, hey, something happened, game's gonna continue. But when I finally made it back to where the band was, because we got stuck in a corner for a pretty long time, seeing everybody's reaction to everything going on really set it in place for me that something was happening. Seeing everybody, some people were crying, stressed, they were calling their parents, which got very anxiety filled.
There are a lot of rumors going around, so we'll, certainly me personally and the police officers, other administrators will give as much information as we can. There is some information we can't because we're dealing with minors. So when we're dealing with situations like this, sometimes young people do need to be taken down, maybe brought to the ground. So were some students tackled, so to speak? Yes, but we were trying to stop them from harming someone else. One. Two, any person who had their hands on someone else was trained on how to do that safely, how to avoid injury. It's not perfect. It's obviously a very volatile situation. The other rumors about tasers, anything like that, no one was tased, and there were definitely no guns. Any firearm was on the hip of a law enforcement official and remained there. One thing to keep in mind, there were 20, 25 officers, all had body cams activated. So we have lots and lots of video coverage of the incident, and we've analyzed it in depth multiple times, multiple angles. There has been no video that has shown any firearm at all.
Seeing everyone from band, especially the freshmen and the people, it's their first game, seeing everybody's reaction, it really just, I can't say that I'm gonna be feeling super comfortable. I'm definitely gonna be uneasy when I have to sit in the stands.
I'd say I still feel safe at the football games. It's just more of like, I think we need more security.
There are a bunch of major changes. The biggest ones are, in order to attend a football game here at Harlem High School, you need to have a student ID for a school that's playing. So if you're a Harlem fan, you need a Harlem ID. If you're, an Auburn fan last week, you would need an Auburn ID. You're more than welcome to come. This week, Hananiga students will need Hananiga IDs. One, just to make sure that we're there to watch football and to support our friends and to support our athletes and all that kind of stuff. And we're also making sure that no one brings any backpacks. We also want to make sure that everybody is in the stands, so high school kids have a seat in the stands and watch the show. We're also saying that you need, come to the game. No one under 18, we're not going to let anybody under 18 in after 8 o'clock or the end of the first quarter, whichever is later. Of course, we're always rooting for Harlem here, but it's nice to see a really nice group of young men. Their coaching staff was very understanding of the situation. Their administrators helped us out a lot. And we have a very good relationship with Auburn High School. I don't think that this incident was in any way Auburn versus Harlem, or even Auburn versus Auburn or Harlem versus Harlem. What we need to do is to do a better job to make sure that our football games are meant for anyone in the community, anybody around who wants to see a great band, some great cheerleaders, dancers, football players, what high school football is all about, what Friday Night Lights is all about. It's just an unfortunate incident that took away from that.
It sucks that we have to be afraid of stuff like this happening in our society every day because we never know where or when it could happen. I wish it was a better place where we didn't have to worry about things like that.
And that's the show, Harlem. Like us on Facebook,
Follow us on Twitter,
and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Ow! Do you want the glasses off or on?
Oh, they're fine.
Okay.
Action.
What's up?
Oh. Okay, do it again. Say it again.
Wait. Can you see me? Wait, what if I just